So it's me, your little boy, Kid Samson. I have something special, unique for you today. They thought betraying you, we end up in what? We end up good. Let me tell you. You know, many people thought was that rising up against you, betraying you, going behind you to cause you pain, will cause them good. Because let me tell you something. No man will take his scissors. You know, this is what we used to call nail. No one will take a scissors like this and cut his or her hand like this, you know, and cut his or her hand. I'm using my nail, cut it like this, and still would remain the same. What does that tell you is this? You feel the pain. But the person, prevent of person cut it or injure you, he that do it will not feel the pain until the same thing is happen or until he still get the same experience. So what am I trying to say is this? Your enemies have finally come to realize that doing you bad, rising up against you, is not the problem. But the worst problem is that they take the wrong person. Yes, now let me tell you, rising up, making evil enchantment, making evil decision, making evil will, making up their mind to frustrate you is not the problem, but whom they are frustrating is the problem. Because anointing break the yoke. An anointing that break the yoke is not breaking them. Because you can't kill a man who carry anointing and still be praying to remain the same. You can't betray a man that God have elected, selected, and you still be thinking that your life will remain the same. Because the Bible says, he that did get a pit will fall inside. So what they have finally come to realize that you are the wrong person at the wrong moment. And that is why majority and many people up there are sad of everything. That is why they are regretting every deed and every move they have made. Because they never believe or thought that it will happen the way it's happening right now. Everything is taking them unaware. They are suffering secretly. They are going through pain. They are going through severe pain. Forget the fact that you may not be aware of what they are going through. But the truth is this, they are going through a lot. Many of them are just moving, but suffering inside. Many of them are just smiling, but deep inside them, they are finished. They are gone. Because rising up against you, trying to betray you, trying to take advantage of you, making evil enchantment, negation, going some places for your sake is the worst mistake that they have made in their entire life. That is why majority and many of them right now are sad. That is why many of them up there are humiliated. Because their thought was that they will still have something to celebrate. Their thought was that betraying you will end up good. Their thought was that gossiping you will end up good. Plotting evil against you will end up good. Rising up against you will end up good. Doing evil against you will end up good. But they have finally come to realize, because of the pain, the difficulties, the delay, the things that they are facing, many of them have finally come to realize that you are the one that they ought not to mess up with. You are the one that they ought not to rise up against. Because not all finger you will point, and the rest we keep quiet. Because if you decide to do someone like this, the rest of all these ones we do will be pointing at you. So what does that tell you is that they messed up with the wrong person. Their thought was that they are going to go free. Their thought was that they will end up good. Their thought was that as if they put you in pain, difficulties, pain, delay, that it will end up good for them. But they are sad, they remain blessed.